If I've ever needed my MAGA family, it's right about now. Basically, what's happened on this page is I have an infestation of cockroaches from Good Trouble's following. And I'm calling on my MAGA people to get rid of them. If you could, please repost this video. Please let it get out to your audience, which is my kind of people. And if that works and if that helps, I'll let you guys know so that in the future, you can do the very same thing and we can all be there for you. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys.
All right, check it out. This is one of those instant karma stories because this Trump voter, an influencer right here, who's always wearing a really oversized MAGA cap in his videos, made a TikTok challenging any liberal creator to a fight. And then you see it very quickly blow up in his face because he got exactly what he asked for. And then it ends up with him making a video begging for any help from his MAGA comrades.
To my right, his name is Ray Ray, and he's pretty quickly going to find out that you shouldn't challenge random people to fights on the internet. Let me give you a quick backdrop. Ray Ray is a TikTok creator. He loves Trump. He's always screaming about how Trump is great, and he decided that he was going to basically challenge anybody, any liberal creator, to a fight, because all liberal creators are weak men. Again, that's Ray Ray to my right. And very quickly, it got very ugly for him. And so we're gonna watch the whole progression of people responding to him. At one point, he has to delete his account and then it comes back and he backtracks. It's hilarious.
Not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with. It cracks me.
Fuck sparring. Put your life on it. Put your life on the line. That's where I'm at. We ain't doing no sparring, no celebrity boxing, TikToker versus TikToker. I'm a liberal content creator. Put your life on the line and let's go head up. You make it back to your family and you can tell the story on social media, or I make it back to my family and I'll tell the story on social media.
Hey my people, Gracie here once again, welcoming you back to the channel. I hope that from wherever you my lovelies are watching this from, you're doing alright and God has protected you and preserved you very well. I appreciate all of you that keep supporting, and of course to the generous souls, thank you so very much for the super thanks and super chats. A big shout out to my members as well that keep supporting me through the membership program. Yes, definitely we have another interesting episode to look at. Guys, there's this MAGA person that came and challenged people in a fighting match that there's no liberal creator that would be willing to win him. But as soon as the responses matched the energy he was asking for, he backtracked and he's like, this is not what I meant. Let's look at this video of his first. And then we look at another video where he's backtracking. Then we'll see the reactions of other people and what they have for him. It is crazy how you come to challenge people, but then you don't have the juice to stand on your word. Anywho, let's watch this first, come back and talk about it. Do me a favor, like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Yes, let me know what you think about this very, MAGA person.
Why do liberal men run their mouths? Sorry, why do liberal boys run their mouths? Like, they act so big, bad, and tough in their lives and in their videos. It's just hilarious to me. But I want to say this. I'm a big enough creator now to where I know you guys are going to see these kinds of videos. There's not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with. It cracks me up when I see Good Trouble challenging people to a push-up competition. A push-up competition. Like we're 5 years old. Spar me. Good Trouble, Dean, Parker, Harry, Chris, anybody, any of y'all. I will raise funds and just do a national tour and just go all over the place sparring against you guys. And it'll end up just like political punches when y'all were like, oh, that's just like MAGA to have to bring violence into it. Then don't run your mouths. Don't run your mouths. If you can't run it in the ring, don't run it outside the ring. That's my challenge to y'all. Please make a video. Let me know that you're willing to do it. And if you're not, your audience should be absolutely ashamed of you and they should make fun of you every time you start to run your mouth in your lives, in your videos, whatever. Just say, nah, you didn't want that puff with Ray Ray, so don't run your mouth now. Give me a follow. We'll see you in the next one. Pow! 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 Pow!
Name something that triggers a liberal, a progressive, or Democrat.
Oh, I got your answer. I made a video yesterday implicating that I would like to challenge some of the larger liberal creators to spar matches. And all of a sudden, every single liberal out there, except for the ones that I would like to spar with, had something to say. Are y'all pressed? Are y'all panini pressed? Just for reference sake, here's what I said. The videos, there's not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with. And it's like they didn't listen to any other part of that video. They had people that were 300 pounds, 6'4" with 53 followers challenging me to a spar. They were tagging Scotty Fitness and Thor and Bradley as though they make specific liberal content. I forgot how illogical the liberal party actually is. Or incompetent. Because I didn't mean that literally. Do you think that I, at 5'6", think that I can defeat every single liberal in the world? Ah! No, I later said this. Years old, spar me. Good Trouble, Dean, Parker, Harry, Chris, anybody, any of y'all. I will raise farm. That's called an implication, and you guys apparently aren't even smart enough to catch that. Why in the hell would I want to spar against somebody with 53 followers? What do I have to gain from that? No, I want a spectacle, so you tell your people, you tell your leaders and the Liberal Party that are in my weight class, or even remotely close to it, that I would like to spar them. I prefer UFC rules, but we can do boxing. I prefer UFC rules, just so we're clear though. They will not do it. You know how I know they won't do it? I started political punches. I literally gave them the opportunity already. And it was crickets, 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 and they very clearly aren't about that life, because when I made this video yesterday, people were mentioning my name and tagging my content and stitching my content in a 24-hour span, more than they ever did that entire month and a half that I was running the political punches campaign. Look at this. Everybody wants a piece of me. So do their girlfriends. Why aren't y'all having your big creators who speak for y'all on a daily basis put their money where their mouth is? All for charity. UFC. We'll start some fundraisers. We'll get this money going. I don't need Barstool Sports and all that other stuff like I tried to get in the past. We'll just do it ourselves, and all the creators can put this on TikTok Live for everyone to watch at the same time. And I'm not going to remain hush-hush about this. I will keep challenging you until you have to tell your audience, no, I will not do it. Which we all know, that means you're scared. Give me a follow, MAGA. We'll see you in the next one. I'm going to show you some of the people who challenged me. It's pretty hilarious. Bow! This whole thing got taken way too far. I found out today that people are doxing me. You guys are reporting videos. Men who are 290 pounds, 6'9", are challenging me to a boxing match as if they don't know that anybody can get it means within the weight division. Have you guys not watched combat sports before? Have you really never seen a boxer or a UFC fighter say anybody can get it? Do you think that the bantamweight champion is really saying John Jones can get it? What? Why don't y'all understand that? I'm so confused. Like, the amount of Thor and Bradley tags in my video are hilarious. Do you want me to admit that I wouldn't win against Thor and Bradley? Is that what you want? Yeah, I wouldn't win against Thor and Bradley, nor would I want to go against Thor and Bradley. That'd be like me at 5'6", 165 pounds, calling out somebody who's 4'6", 89 pounds. Are y'all serious right now? Does that make y'all feel big and tough to sit there saying face him? Goodness, I gotta be honest, like, this was supposed to be fun. It really was. I wasn't actually trying to talk about backyard scrapping or anything like that. I just wanted to continue political punches, which is tagged below, which was months ago an idea that I came up with, which was red versus blue, Republicans versus Democrats in a boxing match. And for whatever reason, whether it wasn't hitting their FYP or there were Democrats who weren't interested, I couldn't get y'all on board. But now it would appear that you're on board, right? So follow that channel at Official Political Punches, and I'll give all the updates for this event. And we already have a full slate of Republican boxers ready to go. So if you are a specific liberal creator, or you want to see one of your favorite specific liberal creators box, let me know on that channel. My opponent is Good Trouble. Is that good enough for y'all? And please, if any of y'all know a reputable, actual event coordinator, let me know and have them reach out to me. You want to see Ray Ray in the ring and a bunch of other Republican and liberal creators boxing it out? Help make it happen. We'll see you over there on Official Political Punches, because I can't post about this kind of stuff on here or else I'll get the V word. If I've ever needed my MAGA family, it's right about now. Basically, what's happened on this page is I have an infestation of cockroaches from Good Trouble's following. And I'm calling on my MAGA people to get rid of them. If you could, please repost this video. Please let it get out to your audience, which is my kind of people. And if that works and if that helps, I'll let you guys know so that in the future, you can do the very same thing and we can all be there for you. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bow. Not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with. It cracks me.
Fuck sparring. Put your life on it. Put your life on the line. That's where I'm at. We ain't doing no sparring, no celebrity boxing, TikToker versus TikToker. I'm a liberal content creator. Put your life on the line and let's go head up. You make it back to your family and you can tell the story on social media, or I make it back to my family and I'll tell the story on social media. That's where we're at right now. So you bullshitting, Playboy. You're not serious. I'm in Conroe, Texas. Get into my inbox. If not, get your bottom grill fixed. Continue to make your bogus content. Because moving forward, we playing for keeps, Playboy. Weirdo.
There's not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with.
I mean, since you're dodging all of the men who have reposted and stitched your videos, since you're dodging all of them and saying in your weight class, I'll give you one. You can fight me. You can spar with me. Boxing. I'm 5'1", 189 pounds, and I'm a disabled vet. So I have a ton of injuries. So, you should have one up on me. But the door's open. Place and time. Let me know.
Why do liberal men run their mouths? Sorry, why do liberal boys run their mouths? Like they act.
Guys, the MAGA need for gender-affirming care for these guys is getting out of control. The need for a Richard measuring contest, it's getting a little bit awkward. And of course, these guys that are insisting on violent solutions to our differences, of course they're Christian. Right there, Ray Ray? That's impressive. That's a great way to spread the love of Jesus. Be a witness to all the ends of the earth. Nobody's surprised by any of this. But I am entertained.
There's not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with.
I'm one. Where you want to do it? Anytime. Any day. And I got one leg. Let's go. Anytime. Please. I need it. Please. Help me with this. I need to do this to you. So, please, just tell me when.
Men run their mouths. Sorry, why do liberal boys run their mouths? Like they act so big.
I noticed you said boys, and boys refer to underage men. Are you running around the app challenging fights to underage leftist men? That sounds like Little Ray Ray. Little Ray Ray is the same dude that's been ducking me for over a year and a half. Little Ray Ray's out here challenging fights on the internet. Why? Because your fucking content sucks. You're only wearing that hat to cause controversy. A hat that don't even fit your fucking stupid little head. Bro, you got your head so far up Donald Trump's ass. That's why nobody takes you serious on this app. I tell you what, I'll tag several leftist creators that would love nothing more than to beat the brakes off you, Little Ray Ray. Have a nice day, Ray Ray.
Why do liberal men run their mouths? Sorry, why do liberal boys run their mouths? Like they act.
Hey, Ray Ray. I just want to let you know something, man. Anytime you're in North Central Texas, between Dallas, Fort Worth, and 287, leave me a message. I just want to let you know something. Not all of us liberals is a bunch of pussy. I know that's what your propaganda tells you. But I just want to give you a little background about me. I'm a 50-year-old white male, 235, been in 300 mosh pits, fought bikers, fought white supremacists, I've bounced in bars. I ain't no fuck Harry, and anybody ever been in a scrap with me knows they better pack a fuck lunch. I got this fucking problem, man. It's called I don't give a fuck. See, I'm sick and tired of you fucking MAGAs running your mouths. Because every time I've ever run across any of y'all and you do run your mouth to me, you fold up like a lawn chair and go back to your fucking F-150. You might want to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up, son.
Not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with. It cracks me up when I see...
Father God, they say you work in mysterious and miraculous ways. And if you can bless me in collecting proceedings to make this happen, so I could then bless a charity of the winner's choice after it's all said and done. After I bless this man with my hands, I will be most humble in your name, Father. Now, I will let you choose the time and the place. I will give you a chance to train up if you feel like you need to train up. You could even choose which rules we follow for this sparring match. We can do either kickboxing, MMA, or boxing. I will let you pick which discipline rule we go by. Other than that, please give me that opportunity. Please give me the opportunity to prove to you and the rest of the conservative world that not all liberals and independents just chirp at the mouth. Some of us are about that action, and I will be happy to oblige.
Why do liberal men run their mouths? Sorry, why do liberal boys run their mouths? Like they act.
So can I join in on this fun? Let's figure this out. I'm standing out in front of my shop in Clearwater, all right? And, my shop's on Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue. So I want you to put that in context, because what I think I want to do, you said you'll meet anybody, and you named a bunch of content creators, some young creators. I mean, some of them, they're brilliant minds. You couldn't handle their intellectual capacity, so you have to use violence. Let me just say this. What if it was a 77-year-old woman coming up and saying something against your fearless leader? Would you tell her to step in the ring because, if you don't have the fucking machismo to back up your words, then I guess your words don't mean much? Is that what you mean? Because, what I could do is, I can make a little fundraiser happen, a little GoFundMe, and then I'll buy your ass a fucking plane ticket so you can come down to fucking beautiful Clearwater, Florida, and you can see my shop. I won't let you in my shop, but I'll let you in my parking lot, and then I'll call some of my friends. I'll get some of my friends around here that live in the neighborhood, and we'll make a little ring, and then you and I will step in that ring, and we can discuss whatever the fuck you want to talk about, Cupcake. I'm probably 20 years older than you. I'm 55 years old, Cupcake. You have no problem with someone like me, right? Running my fucking liberal mouth. There's so many people, so many friends of mine on this fucking platform that have already called you out, so I feel like I'm a little late to the party. But if I got a fundraising little thing together, I think I could take out about 16 years worth of angst on someone like you just to discuss the issue of politics. Yeah. Let's discuss the issue of politics right there in that fucking parking lot. Cupcake, you up? You up for the challenge? You made the challenge, and now I'm calling you out. Would you like me to start raising money for a plane ticket for you, Cupcake?
Name something that triggers a liberal, a progressive, or Democrat.
Hi, I'm Encrypted Insanity. Hey, Ray, in the video that you're talking about, right? Where did you say large liberal creators? Because you said I'll spar anybody. Show me exactly in that video where you said large liberal creators. Go ahead. Because the video you made here that I'm stitching right now gives off I'm a bitch made motherfucker energy. Ray, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. I'm testing your gangster, right? I want you to come meet me at any gym in Baltimore City. Let's do it. I don't care if I win. I don't care if I lose, right? Get in the fucking ring. Put the gloves on or not. Shit. We don't have to put the gloves on. I don't care. I don't care, Ray. I just want someone to get into a ring, an octagon, or on the pavement with me, and let's fucking do this. You said you wanted to run the hands. You wanted to throw the hands. You wanted to catch the hands. Run me to fade. Let's do it. Let's do it. I know I can fight. I don't know if you can, right? You were talking all that good shit, but now you're backtracking. It's giving off I'm a bitch-made motherfucker energy. It really is, Ray. Oh yeah, there's so many things that trigger us liberals, us leftists, us progressives. Hey, Bud Light, Colin Kaepernick, drag queens reading storybooks, trans people existing, people of the same sex wanting to get married, people telling Christians to fuck off that they don't want to be a part of their religion, people looking at Trump and saying, that guy's a convicted felon. So, Ray, are you still willing to spar a liberal creator? You said you'd spar anybody. Those were your words, Ray. Don't backtrack now. Because you're acting like every other MAGA conservative on this app. A TikTok tough guy that as soon as someone steps up and goes, hey, we can do it. Let's do it right now. Y'all backtrack. Anytime you're ready, Ray, come down to Baltimore City. Pick a gym in Baltimore City, right? Any Saturday of the month. I work the rest of the week, okay? Sunday through Friday, I'm at work, Ray. So I'm not going to spar you on a day where I'm going to be at work. You know what I'm saying? Saturday's the one day that I have open availability, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. because I'm going to be playing Dungeons & Dragons on some Saturdays after 6 p.m. to throw hands, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pick a fucking Saturday, pick a gym, pick a time. I'll come meet you, Ray Ray. Any gym in Baltimore City. Or like I said in my previous video, at the Abritas Volunteer Fire Department. Let's make it a charity event. Let's raise some money. Let's help the community out. I don't care if I win, Ray Ray. Run me them hands. But you won't. Just like every other MAGA TikToker on this app. You're tough until someone bucks at you. Then you run. Well, it is what it is. Another one that wouldn't take the challenge. Have a day.
I'd like to spar them. I prefer UFC rules, but we can do boxing. I prefer UFC rules.
Well, that was cringy as fuck. And also a major throwback. It's been a long time since I saw some dude who probably doesn't even train challenging people to UFC fights in his backyard. It's like it's 2005 again. And much like 99% of the internet backyard MMA challenges that were issued back in 2005 when people had watched one episode of The Ultimate Fighter and had one too many Jaeger bombs, I really doubt anything is actually going to come of this, but I feel like it just needs to be pointed out that if you are threatening the people that you're arguing with about politics with physical violence, whether or not you would win is beside the point. It means you've lost the argument. And what's extra funny about it is that while Donald Trump's supporters always seem to be the most eager to indulge in this dystopian might makes right power fantasy, they don't actually want to live in that world either. Because where exactly would Donald Trump fit into that world? This dude can't even take his own bronzer to the face, let alone a punch.
There's not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with.
How you doing? Ray Ray? Did I find you, Ray Ray? How you doing, son? My name is Marie Willa, and I'm one of those people that, well, I'm too weak for the military, but I'm too powerful and strong for women's sports. I'm too smart for chess, and you know, there's all kinds of things that I'm not allowed to do anymore. You know, in case your little maggot brain doesn't understand, let me clarify. Again, my name is Marie Willa, transgender woman extraordinaire. I'm a level 61 post-operative transgender woman. I'm about 210 pounds, around about 6 foot tall, and I'm about as liberal as they get. And I, too, think I have enough followers on here that we might be able to accommodate you. Let me ask a question, son. Are we allowed to use any style that we want? I hope so. and I believe my friend Styler has offered up their gym and medical expertise. So maybe they'll be able to fix up my wounds after you pound my head into the mat, right? Is that what you said? Yeah. Here's the thing, son. Now, yeah, I'm one of those. I hate violence. I'm not afraid of it, though. As my redneck mama, my redneck daddy, and my biker buddies taught me, and I grew up learning to walk the walk, talk the talk. I'm just a tall, skinny little old white woman. I'm a coward. I'm a weakling. I don't know how to defend myself. But you know what? Today's is as good a day as any other to become unalive. So, let's dance. What do you say, Ray Ray? Or are you gonna block me too? Huh? Or send your little maggot buddies after me? Huh? Bring it on, little boy.
Videos. There's not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with.
Hey, I'm not MAGA, don't scroll. And I accept. Where are we meeting? Right? You issued a challenge. You would not hesitate to spar with any creator on the left. I'm a creator on the left. Go ahead and check my profile. I don't have the millions of followers like the guys you were calling out, which I'm assuming is the point. You know, you don't really actually want to throw hands with anybody over there. You just want to get away with running your mouth and doing some engagement bait and hopefully trying to draw out one of the creators that are much, much bigger than you so that you can try and boost your own platform. right? Because that's what this is really about. You're not actually going to respond. You're not actually going to show up somewhere. It's not actually going to happen. But if it did, absolutely respond. I will 100% meet you. This is my lucky day, as a matter of fact. I am always dying for opportunities to show the right that all of the things that they think about the left are complete BS. Like what? You think that we're all just a bunch of pushover pansies over here? I spent 8 years in prison. I fought an actual murderer for my life. So whatever you think you've got for me, I can't possibly imagine. I can't possibly imagine what you think you're going to show me that I haven't seen before, especially after the 7 years I spent training with a pro MMA team. One of my former sparring partners just made his UFC debut and won. Congratulations, Austin. So yeah, I'm waiting for the response.
There's not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with.
Well, hey there, MAGA chucklefuck. Ray, is it? Well, Ray, you should probably stop acting like Billy Badass. Alright, because right now, you're allowing your alligator mouth to override your hummingbirds. Alright, but if you want to fuck around and find out and you're feeling froggy, you go ahead and fuck jump, son. I'm in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We'll see what my liberal does to you. Because I promise, that day, you're going to be swallowing more than Trump's nut. You're going to be shitting some teeth what's going to happen. You're going to be eating from a straw for a few weeks. Now, you want to play hard. Let's see what you got. But in my humble opinion, you should probably take that stupid video down. But like I said, man, you feeling froggy? I'm in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'll be waiting. And until then, have a nice day, pumpkin.
There's not one specific liberal creator that I wouldn't spar with.
I'd love to take you up on that, Ray, but first I need to make sure that you're at least 5 foot because you look fucking small. You look like a child with a beard. So go to your nearest Taco Bell and stand next to that door frame so I can make sure that you're at least 5 foot tall so it looks like a fair fight to everybody. It's not going to be. I'm going to hurt you very, very badly. But I want it to at least look like I'm not beating up a child.
Why do liberal men run their mouths?
I don't know. Why do conservatives like beating and abusing their wives and fucking little kids?
All right, check it out. This is one of those instant karma stories because this Trump voter, an influencer right here, who's always wearing a really oversized MAGA cap in his videos, made a TikTok challenging any liberal creator to a fight. And then you see it very quickly blow up in his face because he got exactly what he asked for. And then it ends up with him making a video begging for any help from his MAGA comrades.
Any liberal creator to a fight, because all liberal creators are weak men. Again, that's Ray to my right. And very quickly, it got very ugly for him. I just want to pause really quickly. It's always insane to me, number one, when we're challenging random people on the internet to fights, like you're a grown man, okay? Like what are you doing? You know, that's just very like childish in general. And it's always this like alpha male subtype that wants to fight people. They just like get debunked and then they're like, I'm gonna fight everybody. Ray doesn't particularly look like the fighting type. But also in that, I don't know if you can see in the background here, but there's a car seat. There's a car seat right there. You have a kid. You are grown. Go. It's just embarrassing. What are you doing? Like, go do something else. And also, he mentions an individual named Good Trouble here who's going to come into the picture in a minute. Good Trouble often hosts TikTok live debates, and when alpha males like this come up, Good Trouble will say, why don't we have a push-up contest to make them feel insecure? Because Good Trouble was a former pro cyclist, so he's in shape. So
I think it is so sad that when, you know, everything don't go your way, then the only thing you resort to is wanting violence, wanting to have physical fights and attacks and altercations with people, right? I feel like that shows that you do not have the intellect to handle intellectual conversations, and the only thing you trust at this point is your physical strength. But unfortunately, even when people challenge you and they give in, they're like, come on, bring it on. Yeah, you're not willing and ready to do it. He talked about it being a charity and something like that, which clearly means that he meant everything that he was talking about. It's not even a debate that he was talking about. No, he meant a physical hand on hand. And it looks like right now is like he feels like, oh, I am not a fool to want to go against people that are not in my weight bracket. Like, I thought you felt it. You felt yourself so, capable. And even women, like, can you imagine, even women are challenging him. And it's just so crazy how, like, the closest thing to a MAGA person is, yes, it's very, very evident. I think you have kind of seen the increase of them actually putting themselves in situations where they're punching people. I think that voting day, you saw one of the MAGA man actually trying to fight a black woman, right? That didn't do like she absolutely did nothing. And it's not just that, you have seen quite a number of them, the way they ambush people, the way they ambush old people, ICE itself, and kids, and all of that. Who is ghetto here? Meanwhile, we are seeing the people in cabinet throwing punches and they are coming out with black eyes. So I feel like this is the typical behavior of a lot of these people, because they don't have the intellect to discuss issues and have intellectual conversations. Therefore, they resort to, going physical. So it is very, very interesting that he is the same person that asked for what, he asked for. And once it was given and served to him in abundance, I feel like, do they be trying to rage bait? I understand that that is something that is out there as well, because he wasn't doing well, even, like number-wise, audience-wise. The people he was challenging, all of them are bigger than him. Like, that's literally becoming super emotional and unreasonable and childish. It's kids that resort to that. If you like, anywho, don't forget to subscribe to that channel, like the video, share it, and I think I will see you in another amazing video. Until then, my name is Gracie. I love all of you, and bye bye.